What is up, guys? It's your man Bigg Vic, and I'm back in here today with a story time. I got jacked. I got scammed for 2,000 American hard-working dollars. Get your popcorn ready right after this intro.
It's Bigg Vic TV. Yo, I'm back to cook up another instrumental. You ought to give me 2 thumbs up just for this intro. It's Bigg Vic TV. Hey, welcome to my world.
So, I'm gonna try to make a long story super short if I can. If not, just bear with me. Hang in there. Listen to the story. Whew. It's still taking a lot for me to even tell the story. This is what happened. Several years ago, some of you guys that have been with me on the channel for a while know that I shot a short film called Fade Away. One of my lead actors, the male lead actor in the film, had a couple of associates that he brought on set with him, and I needed a couple of people to fill in, hold the boom mic for me as I was filming because I was a little short-handed with crew. So one of those guys actually played a role in my short film, played like a bouncer in one of the parts of my film. This guy, also known as Charles Accor, a music producer, reached out to me like several years later, hit me up on Facebook like, yo, Bigg Vic, what's good? This C Beats, Charles, out here in Cali working with Kalani and several other artists. Yo, we need beats. Matter of fact, I might have something for you. I'm like, what you got? He like, shoot, you and the wife, you and the missus, y'all be traveling and stuff, right? I know y'all be jumping on flights all the time. I'm like, yeah, I do a lot of traveling. So he's like, yo, well, the label, we got some passes where, we got some passes that you can use for flying, and they basically can fly anytime you want to fly, but we have to get rid of them, or we'll lose. What did he say? Or we will lose the miles or the flights or something like that for the year. He said it's good for up to a year. You can just book a flight anytime you want to book it. You don't have to wait. It can be last minute, whenever. So I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I said, sure, I got a couple of trips coming up. What you talking? He like, we asking 2 bands for him. I'm like, 2 bands? I can fly anytime I want to fly. I said, well, how does it work? He said, well, basically, we'll set you up an account through the company. It's gonna be on the bosses at Notting Hill Publishing. The bosses American Express card will be attached to the account. It'll be a not AAA, but AA Advantage, which is American Airlines Advantage account. So it's like, once we get the money, we'll set that account up. So I'm like, sure, well, give me a couple of days, let me sleep on it, blah, 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 and I'll get back with you. So I ended that. He hit me up maybe a day or 2 later. It was like, I got a couple of people that may be interested in it too. So, kind of let me know if y'all want to go ahead and take advantage of it. So I'm like, so we started talking about some music. He sent me some records that they were working on, supposedly with Kalani out in Cali, sending me some records that they supposedly did. So I'm listening to the music. I'm like, yo, the joints is like, these records is good or whatever. I end up getting back with them. I was like, all right, shoot. I said, well, I'm gonna send like 1,000. So I'm gonna put 1,000 just so we can go ahead and lock it in. So he's like, all right. So he's like, well, I need you to send the money to the label owner, not the label owner, but her assistant's account number, some Bank of America account number, and the person's name. Can't remember the guy's name, but I sent the $1,000 to that account. So he was like, cool. He hit me up like, cool, we got it. I said, well, I'm taking a trip up to Connecticut. I'll do the other part when I get back. So I'm in Connecticut. He calls me up. I'm up there like a couple of days. He calls me up like, did you send the other half yet? I'm like, nah, I ain't sent the other half yet. I'm like, all right. The dude who's supposed to be handling everything, he didn't set up the AA Advantage account yet, because he was supposed to get all that information. So he finally sends me like an account, got my email address, the wife's email address, put that information in, hits me back, gives me the information. So I log into it, and I'm like, because I was just gonna use the one that I paid $1,000 for first. I was gonna use that and to book a flight with. He said we can't give you the security numbers on the card yet until we get the other $1,000. So I'm like, so I can't use it yet. She's not flying nowhere right now. I'm flying, so I need to use whatever I need to use, because I already gave you $1,000 to book the flight. He's like, nah, it don't work like that.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I said,
what I'm saying?
I thought.
No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
So we going back and forth, like the volumes is starting to raise between both of our tones on the telephone, you know. So he's like, well, basically, if I don't send the other $1,000, I'm not gonna be able to use the account at all to book any flights because it's a package deal. So I'm like, this, So I'm getting kind of hot at this time. So I gets back from Connecticut. I mean, dude, blowing my phone up, like wondering if I sent the other part yet. I'm like, nah, my wife ain't go send that money yet. Number one, she didn't even want to send it at all. Like, this is all me. She's like, she's telling me no the whole time. But what is it about us guys? Sometimes we don't want to listen. We just want to do our thing, do it our way, right? So she's smelling the BS a mile away.
I got this rat, this annoying, key-eating fucking rat. And it brings up questions.
And I'm like, we gonna spend this money on flights this year anyway. It sounds like it's a legit, but the more and more time started passing, the more and more I felt like this is some BS right here. Anyway, I start reaching back out to this dude. After I send the last portion of the money, man, I'm at a conversation. After that, phone's ringing. I didn't get any of the security code that I was supposed to put in the account to make sure that I can book a flight. None of that was happening. He was no longer answering the telephone. The other guy who I put in the film, I reached out to him. You know, he hadn't talked to that guy in ages. He also told me he hit him on Facebook. He was about to try to scam him too. The way the world is set up now, you know, I know where moms live at. I know where last addresses, old phone numbers. Like, you're able to find this type of stuff if you do a little research or do a little homework online now. So I'm like, why would this clown try and scam somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, when some people see people doing good in life, they like, oh man, this is an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? To take advantage of somebody's kindness. But that's crazy, because see, a lot of people out here take people's kindness for weakness. I end up losing $2,000 in that situation. But I gained so much more back from not reacting the way I know that I could have reacted to that situation. Like, I probably wouldn't be making this video right now had I really reacted a different way. You know what I'm saying? So, a lesson learned for me. Know not to just trust anybody, you know what I'm saying, anymore. No matter how much I knew you or had conversations or dealings with you, you know what I'm saying? So, I learned from that lesson. He got me for 2 bags, two racks, clean. I mean, I deposited in a bank account. That's my story time. If you guys ever got scammed like that, tell me what happened, man. Drop, give me a little bit of it in the comments. Let me know what you did. Like, whew. I was able to finally get this out. But this guy, he's still online somewhere prowling, probably trying the same thing on other people. Charles Accor is this clown's name. C Beats is his fictitious production company. He supposedly is working with Notting Hill Publishing / Epic Records out in Cali, or I see on LinkedIn he got somewhere, supposed to be somewhere in Atlanta somewhere. So yeah, if you watching this, bruh, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope you're able to get something out of this story time. Don't let nobody scam you. Don't let anybody pull a fast one on you. You know what I'm saying? Because money is not that easy to come by out here these days. And for people to just try to take advantage of other people is like ludicrous, ridiculous. So, yeah, that's my story time, y'all. Thumbs this up. Down it if you don't like it. Thumbs it up if you appreciate the content. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. If you see C Beats, Charles Accor anywhere, holla at your boy. Let me know you seen him, alright? Point him out. See y'all in my next video, man. One love. Always hustle, never stop growing. Peace.